Hey guys, it's Iman and welcome to my channel. If you're the type of person who loves getting lost in a good book, binge watching a new show, or obsessing over a movie long after it's ended, then you found your people. On this channel, I'll be sharing honest movie, TV, and show book reviews, from hidden gems to popular favorites and everything in between. But instead of just sitting in front of a camera talking, you'll be joining me while I do the things I love. Whether I'm painting, crocheting, cleaning my room, or organizing my space, we'll be hanging out together while I spill my thoughts. Think of this channel as a cozy corner of the internet where we can chat about stories, characters, plot twists, unpopular opinions, and all the little details that make us fall in love with books, movies, and shows. So grab a snack, get comfortable, and don't forget to subscribe if that sounds like your vibe. I'm so excited to have you here. Let's get into it. Okay, so the movie I'm going to be talking about is Prisoners, and let me tell you, that movie is crazy. It stars Hugh Jackman and Jake Gyllenhaal, and it's going to have you sitting on the edge of your seat, questioning everybody and yelling at your screen. The movie starts off very normal. Two families are spending Thanksgiving together. Everyone's having a good time. The kids are playing. Life is great. Then suddenly, the two little girls disappear. And from that moment, the movie does not let you breathe. Hugh Jackman plays Keller Dover, one of the fathers, and honestly, he was stressed. Like the kind of stress that makes you want to stress with him. The police start investigating, but Keller feels like they're not moving fast enough. And if there's one thing about desperate parents in thriller movies, it's that they will take matters into their own hands and make very questionable decisions, and questionable decisions were made. Meanwhile, Jake Gyllenhaal's character, Detective Loki, he's the main detective on the case, is trying to solve the case. And can we take a moment to appreciate how Jake Gyllenhaal how good he is at looking like he hasn't slept in 3 weeks? Every scene he has you in, feeling like he's one clue away from solving the case or losing his mind. The entire movie is basically 2.5 hours of going, oh, it has to be this person. And then 5 minutes later, oh my gosh, maybe it's not. Then 10 minutes later, wait, then who did it? Everyone looks suspicious. Every clue leads somewhere. Every answer creates 10 more questions. And just when you think you figured it out, you haven't. The movie hits you with a very, very, very shocking plot twist that had me actually flabbergasted. I could not. I literally had to rewind parts because there was no way I had missed that when it was right in front of me. What I love about this movie is that it isn't just a mystery. It's also how far people will go when they're desperate, scared, and running out of hope. It makes you ask yourself some uncomfortable questions, and honestly, that's what makes it so good. The acting, amazing. The suspense, through the roof. The plot twist, let me tell you. The emotional damage, shocking. So if you love thrillers that keep you guessing until the very last second, stop what you're doing and go watch Prisoners. I'm going to give it a solid 9.5 out of 10 because it had me very, very confused, very stressed out, but invested and suspicious of everyone. And if you've seen it, tell me, did you actually figure out the ending before it happened, or were you sitting there shocked like the rest of us? Also, one thing about this movie, it's the type of movie you're going to have to watch twice, especially if you're somebody that doesn't really pick up on things fast enough. Because first time I watched this movie, I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. I have to watch it with my mom. The next day, I watched it with my mother. And on my second watch of the movie, I'm picking up on things that I missed the first movie. Meanwhile, she's picking it up her first watch. So I guess it really depends on how good you are at those little Easter eggs movies give us. But honestly, I really recommend watching it twice in a row because I promise you there's something you missed. There's always something you're gonna miss when you're watching that movie. It is so, so good. Okay, so my personal opinion on some of these characters is complicated. Now, Keller Dover, the father that takes things into his own hands, what he does is very questionable, and it has you thinking, he shouldn't be doing this, right? But you also have to remember his little girl is at stake, and parents will do anything to make sure their kids are safe. On the other hand, the other father of the other missing little girl, he's not willing to do enough. And me personally, I felt bad for him. He doesn't want to become a criminal. He doesn't want to do anything illegal. But my mom, she was really upset because It's like, have some more grit when it comes to your daughters, because Keller's willing to do anything, but that other man not so much. So it's like two sides of the same coin. One thing this movie is good at doing is making you question your morals. Keller Dover, the father that's willing to do anything, kidnaps the main suspect of the girl's kidnapping and basically tortures him. And honestly, it has me feeling bad for him sometimes through the movie, because he has the IQ of a 10-year-old. Like, he seems so innocent, and it's like, could he really have done this to these girls? But at the same time, he's also like kind of creepy, and I'm like, so what's really going on here? Because Keller, he is relentless. He says, where are my daughters? Where are my daughters? And he won't stop till he gets them. And then you have Detective Loki questioning Keller, because think of it from his perspective. He's investigating a case. 2 little girls go missing. Now the main suspect goes missing, and there's one desperate father in the middle of all of it. So Keller's denying anything with the kidnapper's kidnapping, and it's just very all around very crazy. Now, let me tell you about this movie. Don't trust anyone. You think they're innocent, but they're not. You think they're innocent, they are not. Now, I hope this review is enough to motivate you to start watching the movie, because I promise you, you won't regret it. Enough about the movie, let's talk about me. Those artworks that you saw in the beginning are just a collection of my little works that I've done over the years, and you will see a lot more over the years as I continue to work on my art. So you can see me working on a painting right now. As you can see, I was talking with my friend. Right now, I'm mixing colors, and this painting is for my dear mother. And it's a work in progress. I'm making a green now because her favorite color is green. And I promise you, the painting is going to be absolutely beautiful. But I actually spent a while working on these colors because I just could not get them right. But when I finally did get them right, I started painting. Okay, I lied. I did not start painting immediately. First, I had to measure a lot because I'm doing a polka dot pattern, and I had to kind of map out where I was going to be putting my polka dots. It was actually a lot harder than I thought. Now, this beautiful piece of artwork right here is my own self-portrait. This took me about 2 to 3 weeks to make, and it was a lot of trials and tribulations. As you can see, it's pink because I love pink and I am pink. And then, if you knew me, you would know this looks exactly like me. My art teacher actually gave me my props because I started the project a lot later, and I got it finished on time. This right here is a Zentangle that I made in 7th grade. This is a giant jelly cat that I made this year. This is a pumpkin that I made in 7th grade. My specialty, this is another pumpkin. My specialty is pumpkins. I'm very good at drawing pumpkins. This right here is a printmaking project, really cute. This is me as a baby. Look how cute. This is a Hello Kitty that I made in 2023, and this is a Snoopy that I made this year. She's eating chocolate-covered strawberries. This is another Snoopy that I made, but this one is a boy Snoopy, and he's just hugging his hearts because he loves. This is Elmo that I made this year. This is a clay pot that has my name on it. This took me so long, and this is a clay Snoopy, like a little plate. Isn't it so cute and pink? Her name is Lola. She's a giant peep. I got her for my birthday, and I sleep next to her every night because I love her so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. That is all for today. I'll see you next time. And don't forget to drop your opinions about The Prisoners movie and my artwork. Bye. Love you.